Good morning. Thanks for coming in today. Can you start by telling me a little about yourself and your background in programming?
Good morning. Thank you for having me. I'm a software developer with 5 years of experience in full-stack development. I hold a degree in computer science, and over the past few years, I've worked mainly with JavaScript, Python, and some Java. I've developed web applications and APIs for both small startups and larger companies.
That sounds impressive. What made you want to become a programmer?
I've always enjoyed solving problems, and programming seemed like the perfect combination of logic and creativity. I love building things from scratch, and it's very rewarding to see a project come to life. Over time, I've also developed a passion for learning new technologies and improving my skills.
Great. What would you say is your strongest technical skill?
I'd say my strongest skill is in JavaScript, especially with frameworks like React and Node.js. I've worked extensively with them in recent projects, building both front-end interfaces and back-end systems. I'm also very comfortable with databases, both SQL and NoSQL, like PostgreSQL and MongoDB.
Excellent. Could you tell me about a recent project where you used those skills?
Sure. In my last role, I led the development of an e-commerce platform. I was responsible for the full-stack development, including designing the user interface in React and building the backend with Node.js and Express. I also set up the database using MongoDB, ensuring it was scalable as the user base grew. It was a challenging project, but we successfully launched the platform on time.
That's impressive. Now, how do you handle tight deadlines or multiple projects at the same time?
I try to stay organized by using tools like Jira or Trello to keep track of tasks and progress. When working on multiple projects, I make sure to prioritize based on deadlines and the complexity of tasks. I also break down larger projects into smaller, manageable tasks, which helps me stay focused and avoid feeling overwhelmed.
It sounds like you have good time management skills. How do you approach learning a new programming language or technology?
I usually start by reading documentation and doing some basic tutorials to get familiar with the syntax and key concepts. Then, I apply what I've learned by building small projects or contributing to open source ones. I find that hands-on experience is the best way to really understand a new technology.
That's a solid approach. Let's talk about teamwork. Have you worked in a team environment before? How do you handle collaboration?
Yes, I've worked in both small and large teams. I believe clear communication is key to effective collaboration. I make sure to share my progress and ask for feedback when needed. I also enjoy helping others when they run into problems, whether it's through code reviews or pair programming.
That's good to hear. One last question. Why are you interested in working at our company?
I've been following your company for a while, and I admire how innovative your products are, especially in the tech industry. I'm excited about the opportunity to work on cutting-edge projects and contribute to a team that values creativity and collaboration. Your commitment to continuous learning and development is also something that really appeals to me.
Thank you for your answers. It's been great getting to know you and your skills. We'll be in touch soon.
Thank you for your time. I look forward to hearing from you.